I want to start with Florida. The big question for them in the SEC is DJ Lagway as advertised? What you saw from DJ Lagway last year, was it real? Because remember, those last two games that you saw from him during the regular season against LSU and Ole Miss, it was like, okay, baby, we got something here in Gainesville. We got a difference maker at quarterback. I think the people that are out on Florida right now, a big reason why you would say that is, well, they're not going to sneak up on anybody this year. Kind of blew their cover the last couple of games of the year, right? Like the Ole Miss game too. How much stock do you put into that? They lost to Kentucky. How real was that? They went over LSU. They were unpredictable all year long, right? Like, I don't know that, one, you're buying into that. Two, you don't know if what you saw last year from DJ Lagway is going to be repeatable. Also, he misses spring. Also, there's the fact of the matter that people have tape on him now. So for all that to say, I think that if you're speaking to DJ Lagway and him being as advertised, as a Florida fan, every ambition you have for the postseason or for what you could be when it comes to your win total, it's all tied to number two. Right? He's a psychology changer for your fan base and for how you feel internally. Like, as an offensive coordinator, you're thinking, what can we call with DJ Lagway on the field? As opposed to, if he's not out there, you're saying, okay, what are we able to call? He's a game plan changer for your team in terms of how you're calling the game, what I just spoke to. Also for the team on the other sideline. I just told you how open the SEC is with Bama's got a new quarterback. Georgia's got a new quarterback. Texas got a new quarterback. For Florida, you're saying we feel good about our quarterback. If he is who we believe he is going to be, we are going to be in the mix here in November. And that schedule is brutal. We say it, I feel like, every single time out of obligation for speaking to what Florida's going to be here in 25. But here's my take on this. I think what you saw last year from DJ Lagway, especially against LSU and Ole Miss, I think it was real. Reason for that being, when they played LSU and Ole Miss, they got their best shot. They got their best shot because at that point in time, both LSU and Ole Miss were in the college football playoff race. Like, LSU had 3 losses. There was no telling how the committee was going to see them if they got to the end of the road there at 9-3. Now, it ended up being a thing where 9-3 wasn't good enough, but LSU was still optimistic about being a playoff team should things break their way. Right? Ole Miss, they had 2 losses. They were expecting to make the college football playoff. They were already booking their flights and making plans if you're an Ole Miss fan, I have to believe. So that's one part of it. They got their best shot. The other part of it is DJ Lagway in those 2 games played against what I would deem as pretty aggressive coordinators. Pete Golding at Ole Miss, Blake Baker at LSU. They both want to apply pressure. They both want to make you uncomfortable. They want to be a little bit exotic in their looks. That's who they are. And DJ Lagway, as a true freshman quarterback, handled that really well. Well enough for Florida to win that game. So my thing is, I also think DJ Lagway and what he did last year, I don't know that we talk enough about the reality that he was still figuring it out. Like, he'd been in college for like 9 months by the time he was playing in those games. He wasn't supposed to start this year. It was supposed to be Graham Mertz's team. Graham Mertz gets hurt. Lagway goes in. The rest is history. Imagine if he has a true base to work with now, with actually having played games, which he does. And imagine, and this is a big one here, and you have to imagine this right now, but you're hoping this is true. Imagine if he's healthy. Now, he did not get spring practice, and if that's making you a little bit nervous, I understand. I totally hear that. But if you are going to go ahead and say, I think he's healthy by the fall. He wasn't healthy when he played against LSU and Ole Miss, was he? He was dinged up, not 100%. And they still found a way to win those football games because of him. So my take on this is DJ Lagway, is he as advertised? I think so. I think he will be. And I think that what you saw at the end of last year was real. I think it's repeatable. I think he'll build off that. And I think for those reasons, Florida is going to be an absolute pain to have on your schedule here the rest of the way. You still got to see Florida, man. We say it every time. You still have to play Florida. I know they have a tough schedule. I know there's a lot of logos on there they have to deal with, but you still got to deal with Florida too when it's time for the toe to meet leather.